What's up, everybody? If you read the title, you know what we're doing today. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that. And if you didn't read the title, then what we're doing is a wheelie tutorial. Well, how to wheelie a 125 4-stroke. Not 2-stroke, because we don't like those losers. So yeah, we're doing this on an R125, Yamaha R125. Yes, it wheelies relatively easily. Yeah, it's literally bone stock except from the exhaust. So literally anyone can do this. No adjustments needs to be made. Sprocket's the same. Everything's the same. Oh. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so basically, as most people know, to do a wheelie, you pull the clutch in, rev and let go of the clutch, or dump the clutch, right? So on a 125, you need to do a lot of revs. Oh my god, there's a wasp! Ah! Fuck! Go away! Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so you need a lot of revs before you dump it, and you got to be going very slow. So you can do it at like 10, like about 12 miles an hour. You can get it up still, but you'll be going like very quick, and you got to change gear by then. Blah, blah, blah. I find the perfect speed for me is 7 miles an hour. You can get it up, and you're not absolutely on the limiter when you're up there. Like, it's never fun. So going 7 miles an hour ish. Rev it. So when you start, you got to sort of feel it out. You just sort of got to know when to release the clutch. So what you want to start doing, also make sure your rear brake is always covered, because you know, you don't want to loop it. I've looped it before, wasn't fun. Now I always make sure to use the rear brake. You just want to make sure you get used to using the rear brake. But on these, you're probably not going to need to use it that much, because in first gear the engine braking is so strong. So if you let go, it just brings you straight back down. But there is a point where if you go too far back, it's not going to bring you back down, and you have to use the brake. So that's why you always want to make sure it's covered. It's best to have ABS off as well. I don't have it off. Hasn't really affected me, but it's fine. Yeah, anyway. 7 miles an hour. You want to start with just baby wheelies. Just do that, right? It basically gets you used to dumping the clutch. So clutch in, revs, dump it. So yeah, that just shoots you forward. Now, with these, because it's 15 horsepower, literally nothing going to the rear wheel, you've got to bounce on the suspension to get it up better, because otherwise it's not going to come up very well, which looks a bit like this, like that, right? So all I'm doing is literally pushing forwards and then coming back up, and you've got to time it properly, releasing the clutch to when it's the wheel's coming back up, well, the bike's coming back up, then you release it, right? That helps a lot with getting up. And the biggest thing that I had when I was doing these for the first time is I would lean forward. So I'd pop up. Hang on, I'll show you. So what I'd do is I'd pop up, and then I'd just like lean forward and like that, which is not what you want to do, because that literally does the opposite of bringing the wheel up, right? So it's scary at first, but you really want to lean back just a little bit more, and you can start with just a bit of revs and you can make your way up. But yeah, so keep practicing that, make sure your arms are straight and get it up, and eventually you can get to a point of coming up to balance point, right? So you gotta feel it. Once My suggestion is once you get up to balance point, you'll feel you just like know, you just know. Once you get up there, let go of the throttle. Always cover the brake, remember. And yeah, once you get up there, off throttle, cover the brake if you need to, and just bring it back down, right? Because you don't want to tipple over. You want to get used to the feeling of being up there, right? Right, there's people driving here. Right, so yeah, just keep practicing that and bring it back down afterwards. Alright, so keep on that throttle, feel where the balance point is, bring it back down. Once you do, oh, they're going to be driving here. Sorry, do you want me to move if you're teaching him how to drive? Are you sure? Okay, cool. Oh, I feel bad though, because it's like he's teaching like, hang on, what the there's like a 12-year-old in there, bro. He just teaching like a little kid. So, as you're coming down, you want to make sure you're coming back on the throttle. Like, don't just let go and go down, because you're just going to ruin your suspension doing that if it just slams down. I mean, sometimes that happens on accident, but you want to try avoid that by just getting back on the throttle. Just like that. Right? So, once you got used to getting up to the balance point, what you can do next is try hold it there, which I'm not very good at. Like, because it's so hard, because the engine braking is so powerful. So an issue I found when I first started is I would go like one side. So I'd do the wheelie and I'd tip to one side, right? So for me, the reason that was happening is, so either I wasn't going in a straight line when I popped up, and when you go at these slower speeds, it's quite hard, so you want to make sure you're going straight. So when you go at the slower speeds, it's much harder, because obviously you have to keep the bike balance. So, but you want to make sure you're perfectly straight once you pop it up, right? And that'll stop you going like, right? And another thing, what was it? Look at this, I'm gonna roll in. You've been doing that shit, bro. You've been rolling this burn. Yeah, so another thing that makes you fall to the side is your body, right? For example, you might have one leg out on either side, which make you fall. So to prevent that, you want to make sure your legs are squishing the tank, right, when you're doing it. And you want to make sure your back is your bum is to the back of your seat. It stops you like falling. Well, you don't have to do that, but on these small bikes, you're always around the back of the seat anyway. Yeah, that's basically what you gotta be doing, bro. Can I go that way? Fuck. I don't think so. How do I get out of here? Alright, anyway, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Bro, can this go green, man? Yeah, see you guys in the next video. See ya!